And let me ask you a question. Have you ever been rejected? Maybe have you ever been interested in somebody, but they wasn't interested in you? Maybe you applied for a job or promotion, but didn't get it. Maybe you didn't get the raise. Maybe you got cut from the team. Maybe you didn't get elected for the school play. Maybe you didn't get approved for the loan. Have you ever been rejected and it made you feel some kind of way? Have you ever been told no and you feel some kind of way? If that's you, listen, you want to watch this video because listen, when you hear no, don't think of no as stop. Think of no, N-O, as next opportunity. Walk with me. Listen, I'm Billy Miller, the motivational minister, and they call me the motivational minister because I help people to improve their lives by teaching them life skills from the Bible. I'm also the author of this book here called You Can't Quit Now, which I want to give to you at no charge. If you want this book, just comment book in the comment section and I'm going to give it to you. Listen, it's going to help you to go from where you are to where you want to be without giving up, especially if you've been dealing with rejection. And a lot of people have a hard time overcoming rejection and they want to give up. Listen, I don't want you to quit. Comment book in the comment section and I'll send it to you. But listen, you got to learn how to overcome rejection. And that's what I'm going to show you in this video is how to overcome rejection. Rejection, when you look at it wrong, is what hurts you. Because rejection is really kind of a myth. And so it depends on how you look at it. It depends on how you move forward. So let me give you this. I'm going to put this on screen. Say, rejection looked at wrong will make you wither. Rejection looked at right will make you a winner. So let me give you an example. Just say I was single and I see this lady and I want to go ask her out to go out on a date with me. And I go and ask her out and she turns me down. Listen, I really didn't lose anything. Why? Because did I have a date before I went and asked her? No. So I really didn't lose anything. Say I don't have a job, but I say, you know what? I'm going to go and apply for this job. But I don't get the job. I didn't have the job in the first place. Are you understand what I'm saying? Say, you know what? I'm going to go down and try to apply for this business loan. I don't know if I'm going to get approved because of my credit situation, but I'm going to go ahead and try it anyway. So you go down there, apply for the loan, and you don't get approved. Well, guess what? You didn't have a loan at first. So you didn't really lose anything. The problem is, what do we tell ourselves when we have this rejection? And that's what happens. When you hear no, you got to stop thinking that it means negative, or you got to stop thinking that it means stop. Think of no as meaning next opportunity. That's why I put it up here. N-O spells next opportunity. Next time you hear no, you say next. Excuse me. Next time you hear no, you say next opportunity. I want you to look at no as a matter of fact, put that in the comment section. If you're watching this, comment in the comment section, next opportunity. Because listen, everybody's not going to go with you. Some people are going to reject you. You're going to have family members reject you. You're going to have co-workers. You're going to have managers look over you. You're not going to get selected for the, you might get cut from the team. Are you understanding what I'm saying? But you're going to have to say next opportunity. Listen to this. Look at this right here. I saw this in a book. It says SW, 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 SW. What does that mean? Some will, some won't. So what? Someone's waiting. And that's true. Some will, some won't. So what? Someone's waiting. Listen, take a screenshot of that. Because guess what? Everybody's not going to accept you. As a matter of fact, I just applied for a job not long ago, and I got a call last week and that I didn't get the position. Well, I can. What do I do with that? I can get upset. I can feel a certain kind of way. Of course, I wasn't jumping for joy about it, but how I respond is going to determine am I going to let this make me wither, or am I going to allow this to make me a winner? Are you following me? So rather than hearing a no in a negative way, I just said, this ain't the one. It's next opportunity. And one thing that you have to learn, this is for you. This is for somebody. Listen, Everybody's not going to see your value. And guess what? You can't force them to see it. So you just do what you do, and eventually someone will. I'm going to say that again, because that was for somebody. Listen, you have value, and you're allowing rejection to determine your value. But you can't do that. Listen, you have value, but everybody, unfortunately, is not going to see your value. They're not going to recognize your value. And guess what? You can't force them to see your value. So you just do what you do, continue to be great, continue to win, and eventually the right person will see it. Why? Because some will, some won't. So what? Someone's waiting. Someone's waiting to believe in you. Let me give you this example right here. You know Colonel Sanders, right? With KFC. He received 1,009 rejections before he found somebody to believe in his dream. See, a lot of people would have quit after the first rejection. So you getting a rejection, and now you're ready to give up. Oh man, I knew this wasn't going to work. Listen, Colonel Sanders, he was an old man when he finally got successful. I can't remember how old he was, but he was well up in age. But he didn't give up. He received 1,009 rejections. And now it's over probably close to 90,000 KFCs all around the world, 15 countries, which is way more than the rejections that he got. There was this, let me tell you another story. It was a man named Jack and a guy named Mark who had this book idea to tell stories. And they went to different book publishing companies trying to get somebody to publish their book, and they got rejected. And this is some of the things that they told them. They said collection of short stories don't sell. There's no edge to short stories. The title will never work. They had a strange title. They said, no, this title is not going to work. They got rejected and rejected and rejected. As a matter of fact, they got more than 140 rejections. But then one day, there was a guy who had a struggling publishing company who took a chance with them. He recognized their value. He saw potential in them. And he said, I'm going to give this book a shot. And this book was called Chicken Soup for the Soul. Have you ever heard of that book? Listen, after more than 140 rejections, that first book went on to sell 10 million copies. Oh, that's inspiration for an author like me. Listen, and spawned a series, it had a series of books, and it had 250 best-selling books translated in 43 languages. They was even in the Guinness Book of World Records. Look at this right here. They have a worldwide sales of 500 million books. Man, this man, I can't remember what the publishing company was called, like Health Communications or something like that. You know, I can name some publishing company. You'd be like, okay, I've heard of Thomas Nelson. I've heard of Zondervan. But this guy here that made a Chicken Soup for the Soul, I never heard of that company. I don't know none of the other books they made. But he didn't have to. Listen, that one book, that one series of books set him straight. And they've sold more than that. I think they're close to, I think they done sold 1 billion by now. Billion with a B. But what if they would have stopped after the 139th rejection? What if they would have said, listen, this is just not going to work? But it was Jack Canfield and Mark Victor Hansen. And they went and made history. Why? Because they didn't look at no as that means stop. They looked at no as meaning the next opportunity. They went from publisher to publisher. And when a publisher told them no, they just said, okay, that ain't the one. Next opportunity. When you look at our book, that publisher said no, they said, okay, you say no, but we say next opportunity. Until they found the person that gave them a chance. Listen, don't let Rejection calls you to stop. Look at rejection as direction. If you don't look at rejection as direction, it's going to become a distraction. Are you understanding what I'm saying? Just chew on what I'm saying for a minute. If you look at rejection wrong, it's going to be a distraction, because now you're going to be bitter. Now you're going to be upset. Now you're going to feel a certain kind of way. But if you look at it as next opportunity, then that means it's going to redirect you. You follow what I'm saying? It's not going to be rejection. It's going to be redirection. Okay, this ain't it. Let me go over here. Okay, this ain't it. Let me go that way. Let rejection become direction or redirection. And if you don't do that, it's going to be a distraction. Don't let it distract you. Listen, if I said anything you like, make sure you hit the like button. If I said anything you like, make sure to hit the like button. Listen, if you got any comments, put in the comment section. Listen, check out this video right here just to grow your faith even more. Listen, I love y'all. Y'all take care. Y'all stay up. Y'all stay blessed. And always remember that the word is your life.